Yeah, this is gonna be really
So
short.
for this pre-show, we are going to find a topic.
Mm-hmm. Are we talking? This is a pre-show now.
It's pre-show.
This is pre-show.
All right, let me see where you started then. So I can tell you.
Huh?
What the hell is that?
What the hell?
Just X out of that. That's the stupid
Ink
printer.
cartridges.
It's the stupid printer.
We're out of ink?
Around
Yeah.
We should probably pick up some ink today then as well.
Yes. Around 2:30 to 3 minutes. We started.
Let's see here.
The pre-show. This is a pre-show?
Yeah.
This is a pre-show.
This is a
Talk about stuff while I'm looking.
This is
for
a
something.
pretty shit pre-show already.
Talk about what? We're talking about the pre-show.
Welcome everyone to the pre-show. It's only gonna be nobody, because that's the part that.
There's only 3 of us.
Talk about,
Will you just pick one? Like, are there like
Just
a bunch
say
of...
Steam sale.
I didn't buy anything, because I already own everything.
I
Yeah.
probably bought about 30 games.
You bought 30 games.
I purchased 0 because
I
I
already
have
own.
all of them.
I already own
If you
all.
look at the Steam sales, you have all of them. Okay, but if you dig deeper,
Yeah, I tried to
mean,
do
if
it.
you look at the featured games,
Like, I try to look at the indie stuff.
I would
and-
look
I
at
look through the
everything.
indie stuff. I look through the simulation games. A lot of stuff is on sale.
Simulation.
A lot of stuff that cool stuff is on sale.
Is
that
there-
isn't exactly on the front page.
Is there a walking out of your house and looking at the grass simulation game? Because
People got mad at me for playing Train Simulator because apparently I wasn't good at simulating trains. I would
Wow.
have thought.
You're a terrible.
It was like the
conductor,
first time I
Seamus.
played and I just recorded like me fucking around and people got really mad.
Dude,
That stupid ink.
you only get to play
Yeah.
simulation games if you plan to make this
I-
game your future.
I wanted to be a train conductor,
I
but
love playing simulation games. I found one that I'm going to do. It's called. I can't remember what it's called, but it's a bridge building simulator. You
I
get
played
to
that on my
build
phone once.
bridges, okay?
Jeff
this is going to be
Bridges? Oh, my.
amazing. Not Jeff Bridges, but that is going to be the
Regular
name of my
bridges.
first bridge.
Oh,
by the
okay.
way.
So
Jeff
a game all about bridges.
It's about building bridges. It's a bridge building simulator, and I'm going to play it.
I'm just probably gonna.
I don't know why, but I love playing simulator games like Roller Coaster Tycoon.
Well, that's
Well,
fun.
yeah, that's fun.
That's fun.
and random tycoon games, and then
yeah,
this
but I don't
and-
know if those are like pure simulators. Though.
They,
like,
they simulate in-game economies and like
I want-
business running.
I
and
want
stuff.
to have a simulator game of what it would be to be Bill Gates or Donald
Have
Then
Trump.
so
you're
much
just like
money.
figuring out which
You know, or-
charities
or-
to give to.
Yeah.
how much.
It's like which charity?
how much
do I get?
write-offs can I get this year? So
If I give this much to this charity and this much to that charity.
Now, which groups will get mad at me for giving to this charity but not this charity? Well, let's see. I'll give it to every charity.
Well, I
there
need
is.
to. I need to first look what the charity has done for the actual.
Yeah, let's see what they've done for Microsoft, and then
No, not that. Not that. Like PETA or other people.
Oh,
like,
God.
what are they doing? Are they really helping animals, or are they just being a scam? Like, I
Oh,
gotta.
who
I
wants to
gotta.
fund PETA?
It goes. Well, it's just an example. It could have been anything. It could be child's play or whatever. Any foundation. I'm like, what have they really done? So I gotta go into the mind of the
he'll
Gates.
he'll spend like $50,000 to hire a private investigator
Yeah,
to go
yeah.
and research the company.
And that
Like,
private
okay.
investigator is gonna be me.
What if they all get together at some point? Like, oh man, he only gave me $1 million. You only got $1 million. He gave us $1 billion. Like, we place favorites.
And then
with
they
his
start
charity.
fighting.
Yep.
So
That's
they're
bullshit.
Like,
He only
those are
gave
his
us $1
kids.
million.
Those are his kids. I heard somewhere that he gave his kids like each $1 million and that's it. And said, like go with this money and invest it and do whatever.
I'm pretty sure he
it was
gave-
like a set amount, and then he said,
Yeah.
go build a business kind of thing.
I'm pretty
which
sure he
is-
gave some of his kids jobs at Microsoft, but they were working at like the lowest low point in the
I-
company.
From what I've heard, and this could be
I do-
completely wrong,
I
is
do.
He knew how to treat his kids with
This
it.
is- Yeah,
he wasn't like, oh, you're
instead of
automatic-
like, oh, here you go, spoiled
Executive-
brats. It's like,
executive-
if you can either work for Microsoft
thank
at
you.
the lowest
You guys
part.
can tell me it was me. I was actually playing him, and I created that. I gave him some Latino culture. You just can't start on the top. You gotta start at the bottom, Poppy. You gotta start at the bottom. You want to make it to the top, you need to do the hustle. I was like, all right, my time is Bill Gates, and I did that.
That's not
I'm
true
raising.
at all.
I'm
You're
raising
lying.
really
You're
good
lying.
kids.
You're lying.
I'm
You don't
not,
even have
You're
children.
lying. You never did that.
You have a dog.
But I was playing the Bill Gates simulator. What are you talking about?
Oh yeah, okay.
So, I did
all
it.
that's wrong. See, you knew how to play Bill Gates. You
Yeah.
give your kids a certain amount of money to
Yeah,
invest and don't
invest.
help them
Don't be a shit kid. Just because you have money doesn't mean you get to shit on other. You're not better than anybody. And if you think you are, I'm gonna kick you in the nuts. Parenting 101.
That's
Bill
illegal.
Gates.
I think,
That's
yeah.
not
Probably
illegal.
illegal to kick your child in the nuts.
He fell down the steps a lot.
And just landed on his nuts the whole way down.
randomly placed thing that was he straddled and okay, so yeah. Welcome to Creature Talk, everyone.
Hello, Kootra.
Welcome.
Hi. This is a very
It's very cozy.
This is
very
intimate.
cozy.
This is
intimate
intimate.
Creature Talk.
This is intimate. I'm playing footsies right now with both of these guys.
That's my knee, and that's your knee.
That's
my
my
shoes.
nieces.
It's called kneesies.
That's just getting a little bit closer to where you don't want to be. So
I don't want to cross the line.
that is
I'm
crossing
sorry.
the line.
Damn it. I'm
Anyway,
gonna get fired.
so we're here at Creature Talk. It's just me, Sly, and Seamus.
Why are you saying so upset? When you are gone and we have Creature Talks without you, we're like, welcome to Creature Talk. Creature's out here. Da-na. We bring cheerleaders. We throw balloons. We have a party. We have guest people. The
Well,
fridge.
that's mean. That hurts my
No, but
Why?
it's because
Hurt my
it's a
feelings.
celebration, regardless if you're here or not.
We like a
because we're
mariachi
alive.
band as well.
Oh, mariachi band. Yeah, some banditos.
It was like we were at that what's that shitty restaurant you always talk about? That was in
Casa
South Park.
Bonita?
Casa
Yeah.
Bonita.
You always say it was really terrible.
Did you guys
but-
go there?
No.
Never. I
Well,
just seen
I
an
haven't.
episode of South Park.
Oh yeah. I forgot that's where it got its famous. South
Casa
Park.
Bonita.
I want to see the cliff diver.
Yeah, me too.
It's a fun place to go, but the food is
So be happy. It's only
No.
3 of us. Be happy.
okay.
fucker.
We're playing.
We're not playing
Creature
anything.
Talk today.
So we don't have
Welcome.
shit to talk about today for the most part.
Not really. There's not a whole lot, so I made
Nothing
sure to
has
get
been
a bunch of
happening.
People tweeting at us. The guys are at Comic-Con. They're making videos that are, people are enjoying.
We hope.
Yeah.
Please enjoy them.
Anyway,
Please enjoy those videos.
so they actually arrived in Comic-Con and ended up in a hotel.
Oh my God, I watched that.
it was actually a
Wait.
motel.
We shouldn't be talking about this because next Creature Talk, they'll be the ones saying this. Why?
Well, the video's
I-
already gone
No,
up.
the video's
so,
already up.
Yeah, but
so
they
I just
get
wanna,
to
I
talk-
just want to say that
can touch
before
base.
they get here and they start yelling and screaming,
Yeah.
like, "Oh, it
Cause-
sucked! It sucked!"
It's because you did it.
I didn't do it, but I would gladly take the credit for it because it's hilarious watching them be
Who
at that
did it?
place. I had
You
shown it to
recommended
Dan.
it.
I recommended it to Dan. It's like, this place is within walking distance. It doesn't look that bad. The reviews are okay.
Is it in walking distance? Like how far away?
Yeah,
is
it was like a mile away. So
Ew.
it wasn't.
You need to
it's like a
realize
20-minute
this is
walk.
this
It's
is the
not
thing
that
though
bad.
this is what Kucha does, and I learned this through like being here. You gotta listen to the whole sentence. He said to Dan, "It's not that bad." The word bad.
Dan,
I'm
pretty sure I told Dan, I was like, it doesn't look that bad.
See
but
the
you never
word.
know.
But listen to the whole sentence. It doesn't.
Dan
look-
should have known.
The
though.
word bad is still in that sentence.
Honestly,
So
Dan
that's
should
the
have
one
known.
Dan booked.
How much was it? Like,
It was pretty expensive. It was
Really?
like almost $200 a night.
what?
well, it's because it's like in downtown, close
It was
to the convention
it,
center. And
yeah,
Pat-
but
without
they-
spending
Comic-Con.
like $400 or $500
They
a
only
night. I
had
had
one
to get that
fucking
one.
bed, and somebody puked on a bowl.
It was a tiny like 1-bedroom studio kind of place.
Yeah, that thing
and
sucks.
It was.
Those
it was
are one
terrible.
of those motels that you see in movies where people get killed by like by a mass murder.
Yep.
That's it.
I just was surprised. I was shocked.
That
I was
hotel
like,
room is-
I was like, if it's this expensive, it was somewhat close to how much we paid at RTX. And RTX was a really nice
RTX
hotel.
was really good.
Yeah,
I
we had
mean,
nice hotel rooms.
Yeah,
It
that
was pretty
super
close
fun.
to what we paid there, so I was like, it can't be that bad. I
Yo.
mean, I'm like, and then they get there and I see the video. And I actually got a call from them at about midnight.
You got a
the night
call.
they got in, and James is just like crying over the phone. He's like, "Jordan, help us! Jordan, help us, please!" I just sit there laughing for probably about 5 minutes, and it was pretty funny. So.
Yeah, that room does look worse than the Milner. that we
Yeah.
had. At least the Milner
I don't
had
know.
2 beds in it.
Yeah, I don't know. The Milner was a lot more run down. This one seemed like it was just small and smelled bad, so it wasn't as bad.
I'm
as
glad that I
Milner, but
didn't go.
The Milner was terrible.
I'm sure after everything added together, it rated lower than the Milner, though.
Maybe.
With
The
all-
Milner was pretty like.
I heard stories of a terrible elevator here, like worse than the Milner at
Really?
this place.
Oh my god.
yeah.
that-
Wow.
there was like the worst. Were you there?
No, I was never there.
It was like the worst elevator ever, and it said it had like a 15-person. Like,
Yeah, it was-
we could barely fit 4 of us in it. Like,
It was probably seriously about this 2 of these tables, like maybe not.
Really?
A
it was
table
not
and a
big,
half.
and you
It
could
was
feel the
tiny.
thing sway when you got
Really?
it. You could feel
And
it
was,
sway.
It was a big, tall building too.
what the fuck?
And they had the cool like windy stairs where you could look down all the way to the bottom
Yep.
floor.
We were going up towards the roof, but I think it was like a bad neighborhood up there or something. Like it
Yeah,
just
it
started
was
getting like
scary.
sketchy towards the top,
It was really
so we turned back around and didn't go up to the roof.
Yeah, it was, and we luckily had a hotel room right next to the neon sign of Milner.
Yeah,
like
that
next
was-
to L or something like that.
There's a
so
bright
it's-
neon sign right outside our window the entire
oh
time.
wow.
And for
I
the
think
other
we've
room,
already
it was
gone
like
over
air
this
conditioners. It was just like a cubby hole of air conditioners for James in their room.
They said that the air conditioner did actually cool the room within a few minutes though, because it was so small. So there was the one plus.
That's
I'm sure
plus.
we'll hear more about it when they get back.
Yep,
though,
yep.
I just wanted to point that out because it was funny. I'd gladly take credit for them.
Yeah, but
that.
our best room has also come from Jordan. I think
Oh,
MineCon was like the best room that I've had at a convention.
Yo,
For me, at
MineCon,
least.
MineCon for me.
Yeah, that was Vegas. It always varies by place because Vegas is like cheap for really nice rooms, and then
Yeah,
You like
that-
walked in and there was the
California's
bathroom on the
more
right,
expensive.
and then you had like a living room
Our
and
room
then a
was
bedroom.
like dope
It
as
was-
fuck.
it
Yeah,
was-
our room was.
It was
dope
one of
as
those like
fuck.
business suites that
It
had
was a really
like
good
an
room.
office, and it
I
was
felt
really
happy.
nice. And it wasn't that bad either. I think
Maybe
it
we
was-
can get a better room than the one we had in MineCon in this MineCon.
Ah, that shit's
We'll
expensive.
see. I don't know
though,
how
like-
expensive Florida hotels are.
I hope it's not
People are
expensive.
in Orlando though, right? So that's like where
Yeah.
one of the
I don't
Disney
know where it's at,
places is
so-
at.
Yeah, that's gonna
Disney
be
World or
nice.
Disney-
Yeah,
Land, I
those
can
would be
never-
probably pretty expensive, but we'll find out. Hotels are fun.
Hotels are pretty much one of the best experiences that we have.
It's always
they
interesting.
usually produce funny videos. Like
Yeah.
in San Diego last year, the Prophet Lemon.
Oh, yeah.
They had fruit trees everywhere.
Walked
and
out and took some lemons and
picked some lemons, that massive mutated lemons from the lemon tree. Yeah, it was pretty fun. So yeah, those
what's
guys
next?
are-
What's next, boss?
Those guys are at
tell us, boss.
Comic-Con.
Tell us, boss. What's next?
So while they're at Comic-Con, me and Sly shot a Meanwhile short yesterday.
Oh God. Oh my God.
where was I?
You?
Seamus was not informed
You,
of it.
Oh, okay.
you were not informed, and I apologize. But we
Alright.
are. Wait for it. You ready for it? I'm gonna come over here. Give me the handshake for the safe. Safe handshake.
Okay.
You have been sick for the past few
Yeah, I
days.
have
And
been.
listen,
That was
listen,
probably
listen,
the reason
listen.
we didn't.
And
This is a good backup reason that Sly has come up with.
Yeah, and I never come up with these ones.
Because me being
Because
sick probably
we went
never
to his
came up.
apartment and I saw Meowgie for the first time in a while.
Yeah, he got all excited
Oh,
about
yeah,
it.
she's bigger. She
And-
just gets scared.
So
Like
I
walking
said,
up
I
with
saw
people.
Meowgie, and we asked Seamus because we were gonna originally go to RIPD yesterday.
I was ready.
And
Yeah, he was.
so we
ready.
talked to him, and he was still kind of feeling iffy. And then we just went over. We didn't have much time to shoot the short, and then we're like, okay, we'll do RIPD today.
It's better. I'm going with this mentality. It's better to take longer and make something
Yeah.
good
Yep.
than rush something and let it be shit.
There you go.
So it was still pretty rushed though, but it still turned.
Some of our
I'm
best
pretty much
stuff
done
is-
with it. Yeah, it was just all completely.
Yeah.
Like, we went out and bought a few things for it. And there's one thing over there we're looking at.
Oh, Jesus.
That one part, I'm excited for it.
So yeah, we. I pretty much have it all done, so that'll hopefully it might go up tomorrow. If not, it'll
when
go
is
up
Creature
next
Talk
weekend.
going up? Then when is this Creature Talk?
I
going
don't
up?
know. I got with all the stuff we have going up. It's a lot of stuff to
Probably like tomorrow or
schedule
Monday
these
or
few
something like
days
that.
because I don't want to put up too much stuff on the hub per day.
Yeah.
It's hard
okay.
hard to balance. So
Okay.
yep. So yeah, we'll have that meanwhile. short going
But
up
that's what's
sometime.
the only reason. That was like one of the reasons. Like me and him were here already. We're prepared. I was like, Seamus has been feeling sick. Let's give him a break. But next time, you better be there.
Yeah,
'Cause-
hopefully.
No, not hopefully. You will be there.
What if I'm sick after PAX?
We'll kill you.
Okay.
And you just we'll use your cadaver.
Well, to the NSA technician listening to this, if I die suddenly in the next 2 months, we have
I think
number
we've
one
been-
suspect.
I think we've been flagged.
Number
after
one-
the past few episodes.
Yeah,
of Creature
probably.
Talk, so
Surprised there's not like a
listen to
van outside the house, like a little satellite dish. trying to-
pizza van that
Hey, I
turns
love
in-
pizza.
turns into a drywall van, and then
Yeah.
it turns into a.
Should walk up to be like, "You guys
electrician
got any pizza?"
van. Yeah, we
No,
right
we
here.
sell drywall. Well, I need drywall.
Yeah, we go up and ask them, and then the next day we look out there and there's a drywall van.
Hey, we need some drywall in our house.
How do
Like,
these people
Oh, okay,
know?
well, we'll get to that. And the next day there's like
A hot dog stand.
hot dog stand.
I'm like, hot dog. I was hungry
those
for a
kids
hot
selling
dog.
lemonade down the street.
yeah, there are
Those
some
are the
NSA.
kids.
We should go over there and get some.
No,
lemonade.
when we were driving with Natalie thought that she was gonna call the cops on them.
What?
Cause that's
No, he's telling the story wrong. I said that it was illegal for them to do that because technically it is illegal.
it's not illegal.
If they don't have like a seller's
Technically,
permit,
it is.
If
But
they
it's
don't have-
only the jerk cops that everyone hates that actually
Yeah.
like, goes
I'm
up.
gonna-
and
like
charges
goes and
kids.
wants to
I
poop
would
on
be
some-
that cop. I would be like,
You would be.
You
how
trying
mu-
to steal credit for my story.
I'm sorry.
You were trying to steal credit for
I
my illegal
wasn't.
lemonade stand
I wasn't
story.
telling it anything. I was just saying what
Lemonade
happened in my
stands
life.
are illegal because they don't have.
I've been hanging out with
unless
Kootra
they get
a
a
lot.
permit.
Unless they have a permit.
That's different. But
If they had a permit.
I'm gonna be a cop. I'm gonna become one of those cops after I'm done with the creatures. I'm
The
gonna
dick
become
cop. That's
I'm gonna
just
be like,
Yeah,
hey boy,
everyone hates.
How
He
much-
ends up
how
in
much-
the news with like this terrible file photo mugshot.
Yeah.
no.
It's like,
Not like that.
You're like,
I'm
he
gonna
had
go
too much lemonade.
And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna be like, yeah, that could be it too.
Yeah.
Sour face.
He's hopped up on
you're like,
lemonade.
yeah, you have to pay me protections or.
Turns
That's what I'm
into
gonna
like
do. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm
you, like,
like,
walk up and
hey,
take
how
from
much
their
is
tip
the lemonade?
jar.
50 cents. There's a kid back there that I stopped for 25. You think I won't stop you? How much you made? He's like, I made
We get
27.
10% of your profits.
20% of your
Give me
profits.
20%.
And then they're
And give-
crying, handing over the bills. Like,
Give me,
they
give
just
me a
call
couple
their
of
mom
them.
and then like they would come bribe them,
Yeah.
knowing this neighborhood.
I will.
Oh, yeah, that's
first
true.
of all,
anyway, that's sick.
No, no,
You're
but
sick.
Come out with
First
their
of all,
checkbook. Like,
I
all
would
right, how
kick-
much today?
But first of all, I will kick it down for so they to learn. I'm like, build it again. Let's start. That's what I would do. I would like that.
Okay, slide the mean cop that kicks over kids' lemonade
Yeah, who's like
stands.
really a mobster.
Yeah, dude.
Man,
You guys, hi. You guys want to join
No,
the lemonade mafia?
you stole my story. What else are you gonna steal from me? You
I've
steal
been
their
hang-
profits. You stole my story.
I've been hanging out with Kootra. He does that a lot.
Do what? I steal stuff
Steal people's
sometimes.
sometimes.
He's been known to
It's called
steal
borrowing.
without returning.
I borrowed that story, Seamus. All right, thank you.
You
Chris.
borrowed it. Good
I
job.
borrowed
See,
it. I'll buy-
you're learning.
I'll never
Over
get it
here.
back.
You're
Thank you,
learning,
boss.
sir.
Thank
You
you.
can't
learning.
borrow something that you can't give back.
I gave it back. Here, take it.
It's already done. The magic has worn off.
No, it's
Poor
there.
lemonade
You
kids
just don't
out
have no
there.
faith.
They,
No
they don't
faith.
know what's coming to them. So
Oh,
Just call the
you know,
cops
it's-
on them right now.
The axe is coming. I'm gonna fucking axe that little
walk
wood.
up to it and just. You're going for the little boy?
Huh?
You're gonna hit the little boy?
No,
with the axe?
the little. No, oh my god, that's hard.
That's what I heard
That's
you
dark
say.
as shit, dude. No,
Damn.
Man.
I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna come with the axe. I'm like, hey, how much is lemonade? 25. Not today. I'm gonna fucking kill him. Well, not. The,
Yes!
No,
I'm getting big signals all
no,
over the
kill
place.
kill the stand. That's what I meant. Kill the stand.
Okay.
That's what I
Destroying the lemonade stand, Sly.
Destroying lives, pretty much.
Sorry,
Oh,
no business.
boy.
Show me your papers.
I need to see a permit.
Speaking of other content,
What is it?
what went up just a few minutes ago?
Oh, it went up.
Wait. No, it's going up in 20 minutes.
What's
Oh.
going up in 20 minutes from now?
But it's actually already up that the time we
It's
had
been up for
podcast.
probably a day or so.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, maybe.
Well, head to head live edition, because now head to head is broken out into live version and gameplay.
Not always.
Not always, but I'll
Hey,
try.
we started that with the kite flying.
That's what. Yeah, this is where the.
He's
cut-
gonna try and fucking
Yeah.
steal that and be like, yeah.
motherfucker, you.
I stole that. What?
Do you see that?
He was gonna try and
You
take
already
that.
segueing.
He's like, yeah, we were in the first live one with
I
the
actually
basketball.
have an idea for a live one. I'll tell you.
Oh
about
fuck
it.
you! I don't want to hear it.
Okay. I'll use it for myself. I'll call it a series. Face to face. I'll do a live segment.
Face to
for it.
face.
Face to face.
No, but yeah, the first episode of live head to head NBA Street version came up, and we had it. It was me versus Coots, and obviously you guys could see that I destroyed him. And it's the Latino blood, you basketball boys. This is in us, we're champs. Such a small island, but we produce great people. Even though I wasn't born there.
I think that's the Dominican Republic. You're thinking.
Yeah,
No,
I
it's
think
Puerto
the
Rico.
Dominican
No.
Republic.
There's a lot of baseball
No!
players.
Baseball. For
No,
that
a lot of baseball players.
But not only that, the first episode was very special because we had the help of a very odd couple.
the Beaudry brothers.
The
Chip
Beaudry
and
brothers.
Marshall.
And
Chip and Marshall Beaudry.
you guys should definitely be
we
ready.
invited them and we had to pay Marshall
A substantial fee.
Marshall,
a
like
substantial fee of cigarettes.
Cigarettes. He has a very bad smoking problem.
Just had
But-
a Newport
but we
semi
respect
come
him.
in.
But
We
yeah,
respect
we
him.
got them to referee the game. It went well. I was out of shape and
I've been
almost
working
died.
out.
Yes, Sly and I have been
So
working
I
out.
worked
Bam,
out,
bam,
so
'cause
you don't need
since-
to work out.
We have to, because it shows in the game that I was just like, I was fresh, and you were like, don't play video games for 11.
You gotta work out a little
Yeah,
bit.
you gotta work out a little bit, man. And then,
I learned that.
but yeah, I'm saying, and
learned that.
big thanks to the Beaudry brothers. Also, this is gonna be a double thing, since double, I guess throwing it out there, but there's gonna be probably a shirt coming very soon involving the Beaudry brothers.
Beaudry.
So be on the lookout for that, and the segue into that itself too with the other thing. We have Dun, 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 dun. I forget which creature talk was, but I'm happy hyping it up.
Yeah, this is like way too big of a reveal for. Like you were hyping this up, and you are not going to deliver.
We have a new shirt.
There you go.
Not delivered.
Damn it. We have the water cooler gang as seen as in one of our creature talks that we talked about. I forget
Brought
which
to
one.
life.
We brought it to life for all of you guys.
That was probably like a good month or so by now.
Was it? I think
What?
so. The water cooler gang.
Well, I don't think it was last week, and I think the week before
it's
that.
about 3 weeks ago almost.
So hopefully I'm gonna try to see if I can make a little promo for that, so everybody can see what the hell we were talking about. And but
It's a
if
good
not,
shirt.
yeah, it's a really
High
good shirt.
quality shirt.
Highest
quality.
high society.
Cotton/nylon/
It's good.
thread.
It's a good shirt.
Slash burlap.
some burlap sack. Yep, the finest burlap sack we could print.
When
on.
you get this shirt, everybody will know that you're part of the water cooler gang, and you can make friends. But remember, always keep your boss at that line. You never want to cross that line.
Except in the shirt, there is no friend line.
There's no friend line that one because that's before he learned that. That's before Coots learned about the line.
We
Eventually,
didn't know about it.
Yeah, we might have to update the shirt.
The shirt's gonna have an update.
Update it and put a line there, and I'm crossing it.
But yeah, we got with that said, we got a lot of new artists helping us out with more shirts, designs, and just overall creature shenanigans involving us. That way, if we ever have a panel or if we ever have a booth in a convention, we'll actually have shirts for you guys to buy.
It's probably not gonna be a PAX anytime
It's not
soon.
gonna be PAX. Fuck that. PAX said no.
It's probably gonna have to be like RTX or something.
Yeah.
Until RTX gets too
Stupid
big,
PAX.
and then they deny us.
Stupid packs. Bunch of jerks.
But that's pretty much head-to-head artists and shirt designs in my behalf. So what do we have next? Are we going for a question?
I'm just looking through questions.
browsing.
He's browsing. He's not even fucking.
Let me just. So yeah, new shirt, new artists, all sorts of stuff. Boovin actually got back. Bevan.
Boovin.
He got back from his
He
trip.
fucking fucks everybody's name up so
I think he
hard
does
to-
that on purpose.
He does it to the point that I don't even know what the fuck
I'm pretty sure he does it on
he's talking
purpose.
about.
Who? Shumis?
Yeah, see,
See, what the fuck?
Slew?
Oh, yeah.
Jarden,
Jarding.
Jarden,
Jad. That's what's
Jad.
Norman Jaden.
Jaden. Jidima Azuzon.
You guys don't even know who Norman Jaden is, do you?
Nope.
Nope. I've just heard people talk about him.
Pretty sure it's one of the guys from Heavy Rain. I think it was the
Oh.
FBI. guy you play as.
The chunky one?
No, the guy that has a drug habit.
Oh.
The drug.
The one that like snorts some sort of mysterious powder and then goes on some trip.
powder that was.
I don't think it was any drug in particular. I think they just made one up for the game.
It's called Super Drug. And
Super
it's,
Drug.
It's stronger than
Super
your
Drug.
average
It
drug.
It gets you super drugged. Come on, Norman.
Extra potent.
Man, the writers of this game are amazing.
They're on the ball. Yeah, I think it was some like
Pretty,
mysterious powder or liquid. I can't remember.
It's probably what was the monsters that we saw in that Pacific Rim movie? Kujon, what is it called?
Kaiju.
Kaiju bone. That's what.
Kaiju bone dust.
Yeah, that's kaiju.
Well, that was an aphrodisiac though.
No, that makes him trip now too.
No, it's
Because
aphrodisiac.
you combine it with Clorox and
Why can't it
Clorox.
be like kaiju
Fuck you up.
bone marrow?
Why can't it be like
Why
Machu
can't that be
Picchu?
the trippy
Machu
stuff?
Picchu.
Machu Picchu.
That's
like,
a place, dude.
Yeah,
you're
why
gonna
can't it be like
you're gonna
that?
snort a place?
You could. Like, what if you
Holy
go and grind one of the buildings down?
Man, this
Get
place
some of that
is-
concrete. Machu Picchu concrete dust.
Yeah.
snorting cement.
Yo, I got some Machu Picchu.
Dude, this is cement. Nah, dude, this is a whole pound of it. Oh shit! Oh, give me 2 of those.
Damn.
Coat the inside of your lungs and nose with
With
You'd be
cement.
dead in like 2 days.
concrete dust, and then just solidifies.
You'll die a stone cold death. Get it?
Wah, wah.
What?
Wow, that's pretty bad. That's pretty bad. I don't even know how the cone. I don't even know how the cold even works in there. So.
Stone cold? Stone. Fuck you.
Exactly.
Stone works in it, but
Unless you're talking about like stone sinus infection, cold kind of thing.
Sure.
But you weren't.
That's
so
what I did. I was. Who
You
are you
were.
to say that I wasn't talking about that?
That would actually work if you were talking about that, but you weren't.
Sinus problems. Cement in your body. I would like that.
I'm pretty excited for the we are looking at having a bunch of new things going up on the hub.
A lot of new things. Holy shit!
We're thinking about it.
We're trying to plan out some stuff. Get you guys some very very cool content for.
You're trying so hard to not fuck up right now. I can tell because it's like
what?
I'm
just trying not to spoil anything.
Yeah.
So it's in the planning process right now.
Just
in
a
a
bunch
very
of planning
long
stuff.
process of processing stuff.
Let's just say this.
We've been getting a lot of stuff up on the hub regularly, but
Yep.
not really stuff that's the same, and it's just kind of one-offs and stuff. So
Yep,
we're
yep.
trying to get to the more like head-to-head is kind of a testament of what that's.
Head-to-head is pretty much starting to pave this kind of shit.
It's paving the road.
It's paving the road with the
for what is
Machu
to be
Picchu
with
cement.
the creatures.
Yep. Machu Picchu. I like saying that. Am I saying it wrong?
Machu Picchu. I don't know.
Machu
I don't even know if I'm
Picchu.
saying it right. To be honest, probably not.
But it's
But hey, to everybody watching, a lot of new series that probably will come.
Planning process. Remember,
Process. Yes.
planning process.
But
Still-
you guys
still
are
in
gonna.
the process of
We're
planning.
gonna get. Well, you guys are gonna be hooked.
There have been some cuts and some additions and
Yeah.
some more conversations. So
The creatures are. We went to the Try Hard Pants store and we bought the whole lot.
Yep.
We're going Try Hard Pants here.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, we are.
No,
We're gonna go and work really hard,
We're
not only
just
for us but for
upping our
you
work
guys.
ethic.
upping the ante.
Up the ante.
Up the ante.
We're making it so you guys have more content to watch concerning all the creatures, and
We're making it so we don't have to stay in any more Ritz Milners.
Yeah,
down the road.
Yes, please.
That way we're staying in
Please.
fancy Hilton hotels all the time.
Yeah. Top floor suite, not this bottom floor.
Sorry from the
bedroom.
bottom, we're still here.
Yeah. Someone
We
threw up
started
in
at the bottom.
Someone
so.
threw up in my ice bucket bullshit.
So yeah, we're just kind of teasing that for now, and hopefully we can have more.
But in the
info by
comment
next
section,
week.
if you think you might know what it is,
They don't know.
start
They don't know.
speculating.
Why would they speculate?
Speculate.
They have no idea.
I like when fans speculate.
Oh,
I like when
okay,
fans get
speculate,
together.
guys,
Yeah, because it
whatever.
leads to stories of me having diabetes.
Everyone's
and
gonna be wrong.
Sex
so.
with other creatures. That's what James
What?
and Seamus were gonna do.
when they speculate, they don't speculate
Normal
in
thing.
reference. They don't speculate logically. It's the most illogical. One person will say something that sounds believable, and then everyone else will be like, "Yeah, that sounds pretty believable. Damn, how could this happen?
Oh, man.
I had no idea."
That's our fan base, and we love you guys for it. Appreciate it.
Yes.
We'll see what happens.
So what what else is in the works in that notepad that you have?
I have
Mr. Sir.
us talking about. We actually missed this topic. This was something for
you
last
This is the
week.
Nintendo bullcrap.
Yeah.
This is funny because I don't know how we missed this
Nintendo.
because we were talking about it before Creech Talk last week, but then we kind of just.
There was a lot to
skipped
talk
over
about. It was like
Nintendo
an RTX.
bought a lot of balls to drop.
Yeah. Okay. So
Nintendo's acting like they're in the 90s right now.
during RTX or a little bit
What is
after
the internet?
wasn't Evo was being held,
Yeah, Evo
right?
was like
Which is
Evo
you don't
was-
know it's a big fighting.
It is what
like,
it's.
It was like
I
a
think
week.
it's the
it's
biggest.
like the
fighting.
biggest one.
It's the
pretty
biggest
much.
fighting
And it was
tournament
crazy.
thing.
I watched majority of it. I didn't get to sadly
I didn't watch
watch
it because I can't stand fighting games.
The
for the most
fighting
part.
games are great. But I was gonna say, the top amount of viewers in Twitch at one point, they
No,
have
don't get
over
to that yet.
140 something thousand people watching.
It's pretty good.
concurrently, right?
What do you mean concurrently?
Like
At the same time.
At the same time,
Like
yes.
throughout
How
the
many
weekend,
people-
it would be
that was
like
that. I
millions
think
and
that
millions.
Probably
that was the highest point in one.
Yeah,
and,
so-
What were they
that-
watching?
it was Marvel vs. Capcom.
Oh, okay.
I think
Jay Wong.
Wong, yeah. But you know what? I was rooting for both of them. I was rooting for the Latino and I was rooting for Jay Wong. Either way, a Puerto Rican won, so I'm happy.
Either way, a Puerto Rican won't.
Yeah, a Puerto. That makes sense. A Puerto Rican Wong. Get it? Because that was a. Fuck you guys, all right?
Wait, so why?
I got it.
I'm confused. Why,
Okay, anyway.
is Jay Wong Puerto Rican?
No, Jay Wong.
He's
I
Asian.
think Asian.
Yeah, I know, but that's
But
why I'm
he was-
asking.
he was-
How did a Puerto Rican win either way?
Well, because the person going against Jay Wong was Puerto Rican. He won. He beat him. But
Jay
it,
Wong lost.
yeah, against a Puerto Rican.
Okay.
It was awesome.
Against the Puerto Rican.
Yeah, Puerto Rican.
I was like the way you were saying that. I thought you said that in that matchup, either way, a Puerto Rican was gonna
No,
win.
That's
no,
what it
no.
sounds
No,
like.
but I was rooting for Jay Wong because he was pulling some crazy ass shit.
He's got a cool ass name. That's why I was rooting for. What's the last name of the guy he was playing against?
I forgot.
See, you don't even know the last name
But
of
he's
the
Puerto
fucking
Rican.
Puerto Rican
Yeah,
guy. Like Jay Wong, he's got a cool ass name. Why wouldn't I root for him?
True. But they also the Nintendo thing. What are you
So
gonna
the
say?
Nintendo thing, Nintendo sent out to the Evo tournament a cease and desist because so people kind of raised awareness and tried to get.
They raised more than awareness. They raised some serious
made
money.
too to get
Serious
Smash.
95,000 wing wangs.
Wait,
was
90K?
raised. 95 for charity
To
to get Smash on the main
get-
stage
yeah,
of Evo.
Smash.
But
at the main
that money
stage,
went
which is-
that money went for the winners, correct?
No, that money was going to charity.
They're
At
just
least
trying
a
to raise
portion of it.
awareness and get them to.
Oh,
bring it
shit.
on
I don't know if
into
the
tournament.
entire 95,000 went to charity, but I'm sure
Some
a
of it
good
might have
portion
been
of
to
it.
just pay the
Holy-
cost
Yeah,
for
some
it.
of
But
it
yeah,
might have
they
been.
got so they were gonna stream it and they're gonna have a big tournament. They were gonna have it at Evo, and good old Nintendo sent out a cease and desist order to Evo to not stream their game and to not show it.
Not only did they say to not stream it, they didn't want it there.
They didn't
period.
want it
They
there
didn't
at
want
all.
it there at all. Streamed or not, they didn't want it there at all. See, when you say like, oh, we don't want it streamed, like
Nintendo snoring some cement too.
yeah, they're on that Machu Picchu cement. But like, I don't understand. Like, not only could they have like somewhat of an arguable point, like, oh, we don't want it streamed. Like, okay, it's your game, blah. But it was Melee. Melee came out in like 2001. This game is
old.
like
It's a very
12
old
years.
game, yeah.
This game is like 12 years old. Is not relevant at all. Could only bring them money. Like people say, oh, Melee, you know, oh, there's a new one, bro.
Go pick
Oh,
it
there's
up
another
again,
new one. Let's
yeah.
go pick it up and.
Could
Yeah.
only help them.
Could only help them in my eyes.
Well, my question to you, since you seem to know more about this than me, is Melee the most competitive out of all the Smash and the only one that actually has made it to the scene?
I'm pretty sure Melee was at MLG at some point. Like, was on the official circuit for MLG at some point. Like,
But none of the other Smash has.
when the
got
original
that
came
point.
out, it was kind of too early. Like, it came out in the late 90s.
Yeah.
Like, it
Yeah.
was too early. Brawl might have had a competitive scene for a while, but Nintendo from Melee to Brawl, they changed a lot of stuff.
Yeah, they
So
did.
like, you couldn't have as high of a technical play.
Yeah.
Like, there's still technical stuff, I'm sure, but Melee was like so
Like,
different.
Yeah,
from,
it was like
it was just super
be
fast
honest,
paced.
fine.
It was super technical, and like it deserved the spot there.
Yeah, no. From what I heard, though, like the match, I think the last match was between Fox and the Ice Climbers, and
But yeah, as you can see, Sly just spoiled the fact that it did end up being there because so many people like.
They got a bunch of a lashback, and
Yeah, they got
Nintendo.
a massive, just like they
I
did with the whole
spoiled
YouTube
it. I
thing.
think the world spoiled it. You fuck. Don't blame it on
During
me.
us
Sloyd.
telling a story in
Sloyd
chronological order,
spoiled it.
and you just jump ahead. That's called
Motherfucker, people
spoiling.
know about this shit. People that care about
Some
this
people know about it.
People
but
that
the
know-
people that we're trying
Not
to
everyone.
inform about it right now just got spoiled of the fact
Oh
because we're
my
trying to
God.
tell this in order, and he screwed it up.
See, I'm like
Anyway.
95% sure that these are all, with the situation.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sure there's some other stuff, like maybe Nintendo had a different reason for not wanting it to be
Yeah,
there, but like,
but either
it's
way,
a 12-year-old game on a system that did pretty poorly, had like no online capabilities,
Yep.
in a time where competitive gaming was, kind of like sectioned off to LANs like
Yeah.
Quake,
Unreal Tournament,
Unreal Tournament. There you go,
Starcraft.
like old times, and they
Twitch
just didn't-
shooters and stuff
Yeah,
like that, and so they pretty much just
I didn't
kind of did
Wait,
that.
Did
Got a
StarCraft
massive,
ever become that? Is that?
I think StarCraft was competitive.
StarCraft was it?
I
at that
imagine
point?
it
Yeah,
was.
I'm sure
Yeah,
it was
okay.
back
Just
then.
making sure because I just said that. I'm like, wait,
Yeah.
has it? Yeah.
At least I'm pretty sure it came out in 2001. It at least came out before the midpoint
Okay.
of the previous decade. But like, I'm pretty sure it's an old game. Like, it came out on the GameCube.
Yeah.
Like, why?
It just
What are they
it's
trying
just
to
stupid
protect?
because like if you see the outcome of it, there was like
yeah. The outcome was that they played it and they hit like some streaming
100
record.
100 for
100 and something
Nintendo,
thousand
124,000.
people. It was just hilarious
That's a shit
because
ton.
it was them being stupid again, getting backlash, then 180, and then it turned out awesome.
It's like they're
Yeah.
stuck in the 90s right now.
They just don't understand. They're just being stupid.
it's
Yeah.
like they don't realize that that's a huge
And I've
community.
I've
now.
heard countless times about this whole like the overseas overlords kind of.
Is that really a thing?
Yeah, when we were
with
talking
like Capcom and like the studios over here that are owned overseas are run.
They always
like,
have to
a
check
T,
in
and
with,
they always
like-
have to check in for every little decision.
So like Capcom America has to check in with
Like if
Capcom
like we had heard a
Japan.
story about
Shit.
someone going to their office and they had to literally stand outside of the office and they had to call overseas to check and make sure it's okay for them to come in.
Are you fucking
Yeah.
serious?
Like stuff like that.
Holy
I don't know
shit.
if it's like that kind of
Oh
thing
my
going
God.
on and they just don't understand the market.
That's kind of like what Japan is, though. Like, for the most part, from what I've read about it, like they're kind of stuck in their ways. Like the older generation does not want to change, and like they use fax machines a lot. Like everything is handwritten and stuff. Like
really,
for the most part, yeah. Like
holy shit.
At least in a lot of parts in the country, like it's kind of behind technology wise.
Wow.
At least from what I've read. Like I said, I could be wrong, but
everything we say.
Shout
is
out to
always
anybody
up to,
still using faxes.
yeah, like they had this huge thing where they had like a bunch of the oldest people living on Earth, and like they went to check in on someone or something, and they'd been dead for like a decade. Like their records aren't kept properly.
Really?
Like it's handwritten stuff that gets lost, and like
What the
they went on like a big campaign to find out like anyone who was over 100 or 110, like if they were still alive. Because people had kept the body and were like collecting Social Security or whatever equivalent they might have, like whatever like pension or something like that, whatever equivalent they might have, like they were collecting on it.
That is some snaky ass shit.
But like that's just kind of they seem to be
loopholes
set
with records like that. I guess
over there they seem to be kind of set in their ways for the most part. Like they don't really want to change, and the whole like tournament thing and the LP community might be like so radically different to them. They're just like, no, we don't want that.
Holy shit, though. That's spooky, though.
Yeah, there are like some parts of Japan that are more like what you might think.
I always thought Japan was like super advanced and like ahead of our.
Well, yeah, that's what a lot of people think, but in like a lot of areas, it's not.
That's
I mean, I
so
could be
sad.
wrong, like I said, but
So sad.
from what, a lot of what I read, they just seem to be kind of
they have
behind.
a floating airport.
They have
A
a floating
what?
airport.
A floating.
We have a
airport.
tent as an airport.
Don't they have a floating airport, or they were gonna build one?
I have
can't
no idea.
remember.
That sounds like something.
Don't they have like trains that hover and go?
They have the bullet trains.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
We don't have
I know
that
they have
shit.
trains
We don't
there.
have that.
We're fucking stupid.
Well, no, we haven't built metro and trains in every city like every other country.
They had like a mock-up of a high rail North America that would go through like Canada, the United States, and Mexico.
That'd be cool.
Wouldn't that technically like knock down that would like make the airline industry cheaper too?
Yep.
Probably.
Like a big competitor.
Yep.
to
It would
because,
create a
like,
lot of.
paying $100 for a ticket across the country is a whole lot cheaper.
Yeah.
Than, I mean, sure, it'd take a little bit longer, but it's one of those trains that goes 300 miles an
Plus,
hour.
for people
so.
who are afraid of flying,
Yeah, they
one reason or
prefer-
another, would rather be on the ground.
Oh my god! But what would be? What would a train accident look like? That would be horrible.
They don't.
Yeah,
have
what would a
them that
plane
much.
crash look like though?
Oh, I know.
Planes
how
go
to-
much
train
faster.
Accidents don't like if you look at I don't I mean I can't speak for anything, but if you look overseas to Europe, I don't think there's really that many train accidents.
They're
If they
generally
have
safe.
one, if they'd have one, it would be something that'd be like
Yeah.
a nationally news kind
Yeah,
of
it'd be
national news
newsworthy.
kind of thing, because that would be a massive wreck that would probably kill a lot of people. So I haven't heard much about that. I don't know.
Yeah,
if
I'd
I'm
imagine.
wrong,
Much
but
Like a plane going down and a couple people dying is like huge news. So
Yeah.
like you'd imagine if a train, like a bullet train, were to crash and kill a bunch of people.
That would be ridiculous.
Like there was a train derailment that was up in Canada and I think France as well.
Oh my god.
I don't know like what happened with that, but
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know. We're
That's
probably talking
spooky.
about a whole bunch of things we
Yeah,
have
we
no
go off
idea
on
about,
tangents,
and-
so.
Well, that's the
People
whole
are gonna be
point.
like, you guys are all wrong.
You're wrong. You're wrong. You're wrong. You're wrong.
Wrong.
Well,
We
congratulations.
bullshitted for 20 minutes and
we
we're
went-
wrong on everything.
We're always wrong. We're always wrong to somebody. So
We're wrong all the time.
wrong.
We're the
I like
wrong
being wrong.
shirts.
Wrong.
I like being wrong, and then people can tell me how I'm wrong.
And then I can fix it and become
Yeah.
a better person.
I can improve myself.
Yes. I don't see anything negative out of that.
I'm a cat.
I like
yeah,
it.
you are.
I'm a kitty cat. So that's the Nintendo stream. We got to trains and stuff.
Happy ending, but they're still not getting like any good press apparently.
Yeah, I wouldn't give
Nintendo,
them
come
good
on.
press. They got to learn their lesson the hard way, I guess. So.
Yeah, like we said in one of the other
Well,
ones. like,
every other game company seems to be moving
Yeah.
more and more towards the fact that it's awesome to be able to promote through.
if Rockstar can do
streaming
that,
and-
Yeah,
then anyone
what the
can
fuck,
do it.
Rockstar?
That's right. Yeah, Rockstar's turned around completely.
But
from
isn't
what they
Rockstar
were.
based off America, or is it? Like,
Yeah.
They're like Take-Two.
Yeah, it's Take-Two
Take-Two
Interactive.
Rockstar.
And so that's like, but the fact that Rockstar was just so crazy about it. I mean, other Take-Two games aren't like that.
For the most part, no.
Borderlands and
It was like their like big ones,
it's
like
just they didn't
Red
want-
Dead.
I don't know what it was with their animations and stuff. They just didn't want their cinematics being recorded or something. Which I don't know if they still care about that, but
They had a statement they released on their website. Like I don't know if it's still up there, but it's like we don't care if you do Let's Plays. They're like
So,
just
yeah,
don't
yeah.
record the cutscenes and upload them. Like if it's in a Let's Play
I think
sequence,
that's
then it's
what they were
fine.
going for.
Yeah, they
I
just-
remember don't you remember the time when they had that whole thing with like
Even
The
I'm
whole
behind
spoilers
that.
thing, do they still really? They don't really care about that. Too much
I'm even
anymore.
behind that idea. Like, if you're gonna record a whole Let's Play, sure, but don't fucking
Yeah,
give me
yeah,
just
that's
a cutscene.
stupid.
Yeah.
I don't
That's
think
some
that's
dick.
right.
That
But
is some
I think
dick moves.
the fact that I remember back, it was a good year or so ago. There was a stint where every game company seemed they didn't want spoilers. Like
That's
they were
that's just what like
flagging
Machinima was
spoilers.
saying for whatever reason.
Yeah, you'd have to be careful about that.
There was
Now
like
they
just a
don't
big
really
freak
care
out. They're
about
like,
it.
oh, don't show any cutscenes or endings, spoilers.
Now
they
that
don't-
now it doesn't seem
Like,
to
they
really
didn't
be a
give
thing
a shit.
anymore.
The most recent thing that happened was Capcom released like Resident Evil Revelations, which was on the 3DS like a year or two ago.
Mm-hmm.
They said like don't record the last 2 missions, which is why I never did it, but people did it anyway, and like I didn't hear of any issues with it.
Yeah.
Once again, it's like Capcom. They're I don't know.
Weird.
It's weird. But that was like the latest thing. Just they didn't want the ending recorded,
hasn't
and
been
then
a whole
people
lot
did
of-
it anyway, and no one cared.
What the fuck?
I mean, besides the whole Nintendo stuff, there hasn't really been a whole lot of other game companies like having issues with people. I mean, besides breaking street dates, but even then, that's been done to death already. So
I hate that shit.
Yeah.
people don't seem. I mean, the companies don't seem to even do anything about it. So
Most of the time they don't.
But you know what? It's better. I'd rather be on the safe side in case.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
In
I'm
case like
always on the
Nintendo,
safe side
like
stuff.
if it happens to like with any other company where like I'm like, oh cool, I get to play the new Metal Gear. Oh, I could post it like a month earlier. All right. Let's say I do that and nothing happens. Well, what if I'm the reason that like companies now don't
the reason
want,
it causes problems
yeah,
later.
I would never want to be that person.
Yep.
And that's why I'll never like break street days or whatever it's called.
The thing is, unless they like had a deal with the company,
Yeah.
how would they ever get that game legitimately that early? Unless they
Oh.
talked directly to the company themselves.
Fuck
and
that.
like with Borderlands 2, we talked with Gearbox.
Yep,
They
yep.
sent us those copies. Like,
Yep.
how would you ever get a copy that early?
I don't know, dude.
Unless you're reviewing it and you have it that way, or you're
But then,
talking
like,
to the company.
doing Let's Plays on review copies is
That
kind of
doesn't-
iffy in begin with.
Yeah, I don't think you're supposed to do that anyway.
I mean, it's up to the studio whether or
Yeah.
not they, because if they know, but if you're like selling the studio, like, oh yeah, I'll do a review on it, and then you do a Let's Play, then that's kind of shady.
I'm sure there are other cases
there's-
where
yeah,
you
yeah,
could get a
it's-
game early and it's fine, but like if someone has a game early, it's like, well, how the fuck did they get that?
Yep. And then some people will like swear by it that, oh yeah, I talked to the company. I'm like, motherfucker, you did
Maybe
not.
they did. I don't know, but like,
Motherfucker, I did
not
not.
all of these people can be talking to all these companies, and we're not talking to anyone.
Every
apparently.
single
Hey,
game
well-
that comes out.
Well,
every-
like when we were at the Microsoft press conference at E3, everyone seemed to have an inside connection.
Oh,
with
yeah.
all these big companies,
Everyone's
so.
got an inside connection apparently.
So yeah, it's weird.
that's just funny and stupid at the same time. But what do we got?
We have now the last topic I've written down
Oh, last
right
topic.
now. Okay, so we're
Blew
sitting
through them.
Shit.
on this table here, this chintzy, terrible table.
This
that we
table's a
bought
sack of shit.
a while ago. It's broken in several places. It broke in the move, and it
wobbly.
wobbles all over the place. Like I'm wobbling.
Is the last
right
topic
now.
really the table?
I guess.
Holy
This
shit,
table-
we really didn't have anything.
There, no, yeah, that's why I did. We'll go to Twitter topics next.
Oh, we have how many? Of those?
Yeah,
Probably a
Huh?
lot.
How many of those we have?
I don't know. I have them on my phone though. I'll
Oh,
scroll
okay.
through them. I have one right away that I want to talk about. Anyway, so
Son
the
of a-
table. We are getting a new table, and I just wanted to say that this is the last Creek Shock with this table.
Wobbly table.
And I just wanted to say goodbye.
Goodbye to all the tables.
Hated
on me.
Goodbye to the table who loved me.
Goodbye to all the mahogany.
This table's like
Mahogany.
cheap plastic.
It
Yeah,
is.
it's just a Walmart like fold out card table thing. That's just
We should get a mahogany table though.
Yeah, because let's get a mahogany table to use for Creech Talk.
That thing would
That's
weigh
it.
like 400 pounds.
Yeah,
Do
like
it.
a 400-pound table
But it's
that's
mahogany.
$10,000 and
Whatever. You guys are stupid.
garbage.
You guys don't know about good mahogany
Yeah,
table.
there's the table. I just wanted to say goodbye to it.
Sad day for a
Goodbye.
table.
Now.
You did help a lot though. Why do I feel an emotional attachment to a table?
I don't know, because I don't.
God damn it.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Wow.
table's
So
stupid.
something happened this past week.
What?
Something semi-relevant to the creatures. Detroit went bankrupt.
Oh, did they?
Wait,
Yep.
what?
I, for
Detroit
one, am not
filed-
surprised at all.
Wait,
Detroit filed for bankruptcy.
Who do they file to bankrupt? Like a bank?
No, this is what's really
Wait,
weird.
wait. Let me get this straight. A state went bankrupt?
A city.
A city went
Oh,
bankrupt.
city.
Detroit is not a state.
I'm sorry, I'm not.
I'm sure it's not the
sorry.
first time a city's gone bankrupt.
It's
but
not the first, but it is the first time. This is the largest city that's ever gone bankrupt.
How?
Okay, what I don't understand is that these people, they're filing for bankruptcy, but for some reason, they're still going to be able to pay their bills, and they still can pay all their workers and stuff.
I don't get it.
I don't get it.
What?
I don't get bankruptcy with cities because it's not like a personal bankruptcy where, like,
maybe someone
debts
like
are forgiven and then you got like a 7-year record kind of thing.
Maybe someone bails them out. Like some
the
sort
auto
of
industry,
private billionaire.
I can only think the auto industry would be able to bail them out.
Didn't they bail out of Detroit like years ago though? Like, aren't they not there anymore?
I'm pretty sure they're still in
They're still there?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's just where the auto industry kind of has made their home.
You guys really picked a place.
It's like I just don't understand it for one. I mean, there's got to be some kind of like I don't understand if they're in debt to the government or are they in debt to the people.
Are they not filing taxes or whatever?
They're probably filing taxes.
Are people not paying taxes for their stuff they buy over there?
They're probably just the state itself is probably, or the city itself is probably just spending more money than it's getting.
Spending more money on, and then they have a Kickstarter for a.
They have a Kickstarter.
No, they have a Kickstarter.
That wasn't from Detroit though.
Serious?
No, they did a Kickstarter for a statue of RoboCop, and they can't. So they can the people can raise money for that, but then the whole city goes bankrupt.
Yeah, but RoboCop is a noble, thing to.
Yeah, why the fuck? They'll be able to build a RoboCop statue, but they're filing Chapter 11 here. I think that. I mean, do they file bankruptcy with the federal government? Is that how they do that?
Is it a bank of some sort?
No, you read this off a tweet.
I know, but I just.
And how reliable is that?
What do you mean?
Is it legit? Like,
I've seen it in the news all week.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I've seen it in the news.
I was about to say.
Happened. It's like,
jeez,
the city. I'm trying to think of it as a business and like what debts they would have. They'd like pay off. I don't know.
They have too
like
many
paying
hobos.
debts
That's probably it.
They'd
Too
be
many
paying
hobos.
debts to like
Other
construction
cities.
companies and other city, like construction companies that do road work and stuff like that. I can't really think of much else that they'd outsource. But
You've been thinking of The Sims so much, SimCity.
I just don't really know how that happens.
That's how people go bankrupt.
I mean, I don't really know how to run a city, to be honest.
Yeah, I don't
like
know
I tried to
either,
play
but-
SimCity, it didn't work out that well. I had a lot of traffic problems.
Then you have a dinosaur.
Either way, it doesn't
Yeah,
make
it-
sense. It doesn't make sense, and I don't know what. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know what they're gonna do.
Hey, my prayers go to everybody living in Detroit. Hope that everything's good and
Good luck with your bankruptcy.
good luck with your.
Yeah, I don't know how that's gonna go. So
What the fuck?
Good luck.
That sucks.
Poor Detroit. Maybe
Yeah.
I should finally stop making fun of it. What's the second worst city in the United States?
I know that
It's probably like L.A. or New York or Chicago or
Gary,
something.
Indiana.
Gary is terrible. I was making fun of Robin, Illinois.
Did you guys hear that United States is no longer the most fattest
Didn't you bring this up last week?
Did we? Did I bring it up?
I don't remember what is it now.
Now Mexico is the fattest.
I don't think we were the fattest for a while, though.
Yeah, but that's when that's.
Like, I don't think we've held the number one for a while.
Well, apparently it was, and now we're no longer.
Well, I'm not saying we never held it, but I don't think we've held it for a while.
Well, we're not the fattest country, so good job to all you diet programmers. You guys did it. It was all you.
I'm about to look this up. Fattest country by year.
Fattest country by year.
Well, it'll show, like,
Oh,
every year
scale.
who is. Hopefully, that's what I'm looking for.
We probably won a lot of those.
Yeah, sometimes a shot in the dark trying to find graphs you need.
Shut the dark.
Maybe they did overtake us.
Yeah, well, apparently Mexico is now the fattest one. I'm like, well, we do, like, I'm saying Latinos do cook really good, and I know Mexican food is really tasty, so I wouldn't wholly pass
It's not
them.
that unhealthy though.
No, it is.
No, it's not that unhealthy.
It's not. Well, maybe not. It's not a maybe like.
What are we talking about?
Well, now we're talking about how the difference between American food being more unhealthy than Mexican food, but it's not who's the
They
most.
just have a bunch of fast food places pop up down there. Then
It's
Is
not
that
a
what
fact
happened?
of if they have fast food. It's the fact that they're
No, fast food is the thing that makes you unhealthy. Like a home cooked meal kind of thing, you could make it pretty unhealthy, but still not be as bad as a fast food place.
Well, apparently, regardless of anything, they probably cook a lot more than us. That's what I'm thinking about. They got churros and all that other shit. It's all sugar, isn't it? What is a churro? Or just
Sugar and dough.
yeah. I don't know. I've never been to Mexico.
So there's a lot of donuts here. There's probably about 10
Well,
full
it was
things here
put in the
that-
news, and apparently we're second place. And
Yeah,
for once, being second place
we're not
is a
even
good
second
thing.
place.
Are we not? Are we third place? Fourth?
Well, maybe we are second.
See? See, we're now second place. For once, being second place is not a bad thing. We don't always have to be number one. We can take number two on this one.
Oh, man.
It's
There's
cool.
not a whole lot of stuff on here, people.
I don't understand, like, this paragraph I'm reading.
It's because it's written in another language.
No, it's English.
Oh God, then.
I don't understand. Like, talks about Mexico overtaking the United States and how Mexico has 32.8% people obese compared to 31.8 of Americans.
Obese.
Yeah.
Obese is like big too.
Yeah.
It's not like
it's not just like chubby. It's not
overweight and obese. Like obese, like the fact that that's kind of disturbing to think that 30% of a population can be obese.
But then it goes into like some other stuff. It's like, oh, both countries still trail Egypt, which clocks in at 34.6%, Kuwait at 42.8%, and then Micronesian island of Nauru at 71.1%. If there's fucking other countries that are fatter than Mexico, then like I don't understand.
Then
if it's just
it's by like population.
I think
like
it's by
if
numbers.
you're looking at a population of like 500 people, like on that micro Indonesian island.
You know
or something
what?
like
You
that.
actually, and this this could be just speculations, but when me and Seamus started working out, that news came out. So
yeah, we're not
maybe
like
You're
double-handedly.
the ones that knocked the percentage down.
Seamus,
Yeah.
4%.
sir.
Awesome. I'm glad we did it.
I'm
Sorry,
glad we did it for America.
Sly and I
America,
brought us under Mexico.
America, you're welcome.
Number
You guys-
2 is a good thing now.
Number 2,
At least
it's
number
a
2.
new
Like
one.
I said, I still don't understand this fucking paragraph. There was like, oh, Egypt and Kuwait. Like, all right,
They
Number
must
2
have
is the
some
number-
kind
the
of
new
look
number
at,
1.
Does it have the graph on there, or is it just
No,
a
it
paragraph?
was just-
There's a
Okay.
paragraph. I'm
Yeah,
saying
I'm
number
assuming
2
it has like
it's a
some
new
kind of
number 1.
population, like over so many million people. Because if you're looking at Egypt, that's obviously less populated than
The United
Mexico and
States,
the
yeah.
United States. So looking at a percentage value for that isn't necessarily
God,
fair.
math, it hurts my eyes and ears
It's
and
not
brain.
even really do with math that much.
Populations,
I really do.
graphs.
just numbers.
Numbers.
You're dumb.
Things for me to look at. Oh no.
Well, there's not a whole lot of topics. This is
It's going to be a baby talk.
gonna be a really baby talk.
This is welcome to baby talk. We're the babies.
There's not really a whole lot of good stuff on here, sadly. One I saw was going back to this Mexican food thing: tacos or burritos.
I'm all about the taco
I
life.
usually like tacos.
Taco life.
Okay. So when I go to Chipotle,
I get tacos.
it depending on how hungry I am. Like if I'm really hungry, I'll get a burrito.
I always get tacos. I've never seen you get tacos. Like maybe once or twice.
And then if I'm not very hungry, I'll get tacos.
So most of the time you're very hungry.
So most of the time I'm pretty hungry. And
Like
I'll
every
get
time we
burritos.
go, like I'm the
Because
only
when I
one
get
that
a
ever gets
burrito,
tacos.
I usually don't like the fact that most burritos have beans in them. I like refried, like mashed beans, but I don't like whole beans.
Mhm.
So what?
I just like tacos, you know.
I like
That's
tacos.
why I like tacos.
Some-
I prefer tacos.
I like
Steak,
tacos
some
and tacos
lettuce
with
and
tacos.
cheese.
Steak tacos are really good.
They are good.
I'm hungry. You guys better
They get
stop
some medium
talking.
well,
this is bullshit.
like medium steak
Stop! I'm
on some
hungry.
tacos or some.
perfectly seasoned.
Oh God!
It's amazing.
My mouth is watering. You
Yeah,
fucker!
got some
Stop!
sour cream and you got some.
I don't know about
cheese
sour
and
cream.
I don't
well,
know
this
about
is
that.
this is me. I mean,
Oh, that's
like,
you.
Well,
Yeah,
you.
we
Like,
can
that
respect that.
sounds-
We can respect.
I like
that.
I like loading my tacos up and
Loaded.
you know, making
Loaded
them,
tacos.
making them filling tacos.
Ugh.
Load mine up with meat. To be honest, stick all that meat in there.
Oh, I see what you did there, you
Ah.
perv.
I like my tacos very meaty.
You put your meat in the taco.
I don't put my meat in the taco. I put someone else's meat in the taco. Why
Oh,
would
God.
why would I put my own meat
Oh
in my
God,
own taco?
that's kinky. Some kinky shit.
I'm talking about food preparation.
Oh.
Your
He's
mind is
yeah,
in the
mine's in the gutter like a sicko.
Mind is in the gutter.
Well, so we don't have that much today. Unfortunately, we can't do the book either since James is not
Weird
here.
soda flavors such as bacon soda.
What about Shaq soda?
Shaq
I
soda.
wanted
Has
to try
anyone
that.
tried
James
Shaq
did. He had
Jay-
one in
did
fucking
he actually
RTX.
drink it?
No, when I saw him, I was like, "What is that?" He's like, "Oh, it's that Shaq
Yeah, he
soda."
didn't touch it. I know
No.
him. He probably did not touch it and it got thrown
I
away.
wanted to try it, and he wouldn't drink
Shaq
it.
soda at a 7-Eleven near you.
Shaq.
That's got to be good.
We can.
That's probably
after this,
been
we're gonna go out. We're gonna get tacos, and we're
And
gonna
Shaq
go
sodas.
and get Shaq
And
soda.
film
I'm not
it.
drinking Shaq soda.
Why?
What?
Cause I know what Shaq soda's made of.
Shaq? Shaq sweat?
Shaq sweat.
Yeah,
They've
no,
been,
but
they've been bottling Shaq sweat for the past 15
it's a
years. as
specific
he's played
sweat.
on-
Every time there's a time that Shaq sweats more than usual, and it's when he's
The
doing
summer?
No, it's the free throws.
Oh,
So it's free.
But he
throw
retired.
Sweat.
Free throw
He
sweat.
retired.
I'm pretty sure he's done. Like
You
he's
think
down.
you don't think he throws socks in the hamper? You think he sweats when he got?
I'm pretty sure Shaq has been around since like the dawn of basketball
Yeah,
time.
he's been around for a while.
Like when I was watching it when I was a kid, he was around. He was on like the Magic, and then he went to L.A. maybe, and then he went to the
He's
Heat
been on
or
the
something.
Lakers for a while, so
I remember him on the fucking Orlando Magic. I'm pretty sure.
Oh
Yeah, I'm
yeah.
pretty sure he's on the Magic.
Yeah, I remember that. That was NBA Jam moments then. I think. Yeah. Holy shit.
I was from Chicago, so I was wrapped up in the basketball craze of the '90s.
I was
Michael Jordan.
I was wrapped
Michael
on the MJ. Yeah,
Yep.
same here. I was like, my dad was like, this is something my dad used to always tell me. I never believed them. He's like, when you were a little kid, we went to a park and Michael Jordan was there and he held you. And I was so proud. I was like, man, Michael Jordan held me.
lie.
My dad lied to me. If I go to Michael Jordan, I'm like, do you remember picking me up? He'd be like,
I don't remember that.
Oh yeah, I remember that little Puerto Rican baby you
With
held
a
back
big
in
old
the-
head.
That's like if a fan came up to you at a convention like 20 years from now. I was like, oh yeah, you signed my stuff, remember?
I remember majority of the people by face.
I remember some of them.
but 20 years from now, you're not gonna remember many
Like,
people.
who the fuck are you? Like, huh?
But my dad was.
Especially if it's a
My
little
dad used
kid.
to tell me, he's like, "Yeah, you were in the park and Michael Jordan was there and he held you." I was like, "Oh my God, Michael Jordan held
Damn.
me and he's so good." Maybe a little bit his talent's rubbed off on me.
No,
Never
no, it
happened.
didn't. No, it didn't.
Never happened.
Yeah, that didn't
I'm a talentless fuck.
Good try. You can sing
I'm
though.
a fan of the.
Yeah, see.
I'm the fan of the old school basketball players.
Fuck your old school.
Pistol
Pete.
Pete Maravich.
Fuck your shit. It's all about MJ.
Clyde the Glide Drexler.
Ooh. Bill Russell, and you got Wilt the
Clyde
Stilt.
the Glide.
No.
That's when they got nicknames. Back in the day when
Yeah.
they were so good, they got nicknames.
I like that. Yeah.
Dr. J, Julius Erving, Dr. J.
I like
The
that.
best basketball player of all time.
But what about the crew that did? What was the basketball players that did Space Jam? What about them?
Pretty sure
Anyway,
Larry Bird was there.
Larry
Larry
Bird
Bird was in
Didn't
there.
he have a nickname?
Charles, what is it? What is his name? Charles Barkley,
Barkley.
Barkley Patrick Irwin,
Okay, that's getting a little
Patrick
bit newer.
Ewing?
or whatever.
Patrick Ewing.
Ewing.
Patrick Irwin?
Whoever,
Patrick Irwin.
whatever his last. It starts with the word
See, that-
Patrick.
that's back in the day when
had,
basketball
like, a
players
square
were
head.
good, and they were so good that they got amazing nicknames.
They didn't
and
get-
now they don't get nicknames.
Nope.
So
Yeah, they do.
okay.
Kobe.
That's his fucking name. His name.
Oh man.
But
Can you? Okay, I would love. I remember my dad telling me a story about how he was listening on the radio to the NBA
a lot of
championships.
dads listen to a lot of things.
Yeah.
The NBA championships. He was a kid, and Dr. J. It was like the final seconds of the game. He went. They were taking the free throw for. They needed 2 points, but they only had one free throw left. Okay, they needed 2 points to win. Dr. J. from half court. He ran, and as the free throw went up, he had to the guy on the line had to throw it off the rim and alley-oop it to Dr. J. Dr. J ran in, jumped from the free throw line. The guy threw it up, bounced off the rim, so it counted as like a miss. So they go for the rebound, grabbed it, and slammed it in for the win. Can you imagine?
I would have shit my pants.
Like, in order for the free throw to count, like he can't throw it off the backboard. He
Yeah,
has to throw it off the rim. So he threw it off the rim. Dr. J jumped up, caught it, and slammed it in mid-jump. Can you imagine?
That sounds like my boy Jay Wong when he was about to win Mar versus Kakon. Good try,
But he
Jay
didn't
Wong.
win, so
He.
Everybody was raising their Wongers for him.
like Dr. J just defined the word clutch in that moment.
I think a lot of basketball moments really define clutch.
Yeah.
Like hardcore. But yeah,
It was pretty amazing.
I miss the old times where actually basketball was something that I was interested in.
Yeah.
I miss that.
Now it's just a bunch of ball hogs that charge the rim and then get fouled and
Have you seen?
Everyone
Have you
whips it
seen?
from
I don't know.
the
I don't know
three-point line.
if this was a thing before.
It's not interesting to
I don't.
watch
I don't
me
know if
anymore.
this was a thing before, but a lot of the people, if Seamus were just to push me,
they'd fly back.
yeah, they would
and
fly back. I'm like,
no,
but the thing is, they're no longer just basketball players. They're also actors.
they're actors.
Singers.
Yeah.
They're the double,
that's
triple,
so true.
They
quadruple.
should do some motion cap
They do motion cap for the new NBA games and shit.
where everyone's just diving.
You just
He fouled me! He fouled me! And then they're like flopping on the
They
ground.
ragdoll.
They had to go up and help. They get helped up and stuff. And
They
they're like,
ragdoll and fly
man.
up.
Yeah, could you just imagine if they just like ragdoll?
They fly like when Poseidon does the wave and all the minions go
Yeah,
up.
they're like,
That'd be pretty good.
But do we have anything else? Do we have
No.
anything else?
Some guy just Denmark.
Denmark?
Denmark?
What about
Denmark?
Denmark.
What about
Okay.
Denmark?
Is that all he said? Denmark?
He just said Denmark.
All right, Denmark.
All right, shout outs to Denmark.
Shout out to
Denmark.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
Denmark.
our boy D4NNY
Really?
has released a remix with
A remix of what?
of Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Have you
I
not
gotta-
seen
No,
it?
I haven't.
What?
I have
It
not
is-
seen it.
all right, first
okay,
of all,
he teamed up with a
gotta
guy
watch it.
named Just Rain.
I just want to watch it.
All right, listen real quick. Listen real quick. The acting is
Phenomenal.
beyond our years. Like this,
Oscar
so
worthy.
just search-
but the song is so good that it's bad.
So he's up
just
for a
search,
Grammy then, right?
Seamus is gonna watch it after this. Just search "Just Rain Goodbye." So it's JUS and then space Rain and then
Just
Goodbye.
Rain.
And it should come up with the video, and it's a remix music video. He also put the remix. It's a little bit different on Danny's channel, and it's amazing. So please
Hey,
check it out.
also we need to get our boy
4L3KS on that and do
do a collab with
Philethrix.
Philethrix.
Danny. But we're gonna try to see if that ever happens. That would be kind of cool.
We'll see.
That would
Danny
be a dream.
acknowledged
That would be.
us.
Oh,
That would
did
be
he?
a dream.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did.
Someone linked him the last part of the panel.
Oh, really?
where he sang
Yeah.
the song and he messaged back like, "Oh man, that was unexpected."
So,
Yes.
by the way, and I want to say thanks to everybody watching, all of you is listening and watching and whatever you're doing, you have made D4NNY acknowledge us. We all did it together. So thank you.
You've been acknowledged by the big time.
Because I fucking
I just
printed-
hope that Danny's music is the same quality as the originals.
I
Because
hope
if he
so,
starts
too.
putting stuff up on his channel that's as well produced as this new stuff,
I don't
then
want to.
it's-
I'm not gonna.
Danny's
go
done.
back.
And
I'm gonna go with my. I'm gonna go back to my boy.
I'm
Bang.
going back to Bangs because
I'm going
he
to Bangs.
time
He
and
knows
time
where his
again-
roots are at.
Time and time again, Bangs produces these amazing songs.
And he takes you to
The
the
same
movies.
color. He
to
takes
the
you to
store.
the movies, to the dinner.
He gets you
takes
popcorn?
everywhere.
He gets you popcorn.
So
and
that
he
you
knows
guys-
that
and
that's
then
what
the
you like.
tickets,
Yep.
so that you guys can get in. He loves the haters. He'll never stop loving the haters. Whereas Danny's going down an interesting path where he's saying goodbye to the haters. And I think that you really need to love your haters in order to flourish.
Yeah.
So-
Hey, embrace the hate.
You gotta
Embrace the hate.
because they are part of your audience.
It's a stepping
They are.
stool.
And technically, we are part of the audience.
Oh God.
Yeah.
But yeah, go check out that remix. It's pretty funny to watch. It's got some good acting in there by our boy Danny.
Yes.
Amazing.
I watched the
acting.
behind the scenes, and our boy Husi is also in there.
Is he Husi? I love Husi.
He is in the
Husi
behind
does
the
not
scenes.
get enough, and Husi needs
Husi
to.
music needs more
attention.
followers.
Yeah,
he
Husi
needs
needs
to
to-
produce a single for himself. You know.
Goodbye to all the Danes that hating on me.
Yeah, he said they get in a terrible break.
Yeah,
I
I
was
would.
gonna get mad and they're gonna have to rap battle.
That would be. Listen. I'm being serious. That would be the Tupac and Biggie of our time.
It's like the showdown of the century.
That would be hardcore.
Two Goliaths of the industry.
The Titans.
The Titans
Titans.
coming together and throwing down like no one has
Throwing
ever thrown
down,
down
like-
before.
Fucking Titans are gonna go hard.
Man,
I'm excited for this.
that just blew my mind. I'm sorry.
We got to make it happen.
But Coots,
I don't really have any more things to talk
Alright, then
about.
wrap it up then,
I don't want
Bobby.
to wrap it up in an hour.
What?
we don't
They
have
gotta-
anything
we don't
else
have
to
shit
say.
to talk about.
We don't have
Like,
shit
Let's
to
talk
say.
about.
oh my-
No,
Okay,
alright.
so
let's
we're
drag it
gonna talk
out.
Let's drag it out.
We're gonna drag it out just a little bit longer.
Are you
okay?
fucking serious?
Just a little bit longer.
I don't want to drag it out. If we don't have anything to say, let's end it.
Yeah.
Let's be realistic. A good man knows when to
cut it off.
Cut it off, man. You're
But
not.
people are relying on this to get them through.
That's
trips.
it.
They've been complaining about
They're-
3-hour creature talk since the
They
dawn
are
of time.
relying on this to get them through car rides and plane trips. How is 1 hour?
That's
gonna
an
get them
out.
through?
That's I don't know, but 1 hour is enough.
Yeah, we can go to Phoenix in like 45 minutes.
Yeah,
Goodbye, everybody.
Is that the outro?
Is that the
I
outro?
guess so. Goodbye, everyone. Thanks for.
Thank you so much for watching.
Sorry, it's so short. We didn't have a lot to talk about.
Well,
Bite-sized.
Bite-sized creature.
nom, 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 nom.
See you guys later.